Welcome to this episode of Gay Johnny's Vegan Kitchen. I'm Che. This is Debra.
What are we making today?
We're doing Mexican street tacos inspired by Carnitas.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
And we're going to top them with a mango salsa.
Did you know that from the 15th of September to the 15th of October, it's Hispanic Heritage Month in the United States?
It's perfect because we lived in Texas.
Yeah.
And now we're prepared for Hispanic Heritage Month.
Let's do it.
All right, so the majority of what we're doing is going to be over on the stove today. I'm going to do a quick rundown of the ingredients. Not going to do a whole lot of prep. I hope you guys know how to chop onions, dice garlic, that kind of thing. Our tacos are going to be based on soy curls. Soy curls are like tofu's leaner, shredded cousin that is hiked across Latin America. An 8-ounce bag. You need to soak these before cooking. So I have started soaking these already. Soak them for about 20 minutes to a half an hour. So we have our soy curls. We have half a white onion chopped up. 4 cloves of garlic diced. A cup of vegetable broth. 2 cups of orange juice, better if it's freshly squeezed. A lime, cornstarch, olive oil, some maple syrup. I have a spice mix. It is 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of oregano, 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 2 bay leaves, a tablespoon of coriander. All right, we're going to start off by heating some oil in a pan. Two tablespoons of olive oil. Heat it over a medium heat. So first we'll add in our onions. And we want to cook these until they're pretty well done. Stir occasionally. All right, these are starting to brown on the edges, so we're going to go ahead and add in our garlic. Let that cook for about, 30 seconds. And it smells fantastic. Next, we're going to add in our spices. Let those toast a little bit. Gonna add in the soy curls. Our orange juice. Vegetable broth. Going to squeeze in lime juice. Mix that up a little bit. And then I'm going to throw in 2 slices of orange. This is optional. Just adds a little extra flavor. And I just want to get this to a simmer, and then we're going to let it sit. All right, that's starting to bubble a little bit. So I'm going to turn that down to low. This pan doesn't have a lid, so I'm going to use baking pan for my lid. And we're just going to let this sit for about 30 minutes. Let it cook in that flavor. If you have a pan with a lid, use a lid. Leave a little room for the steam to come out. And we'll check back in on this in 30 minutes. All right, while our soy curls are on the oven cooking, we're going to go ahead and prep our mango salsa. Again, I'm going to do this really quickly. I've already cut up everything, walk you through how to make it. So we start with 1 pint of cherry tomatoes, or you can't remember what these are called, but similar to a cherry tomato. I quartered these just to get them smaller. I'm going to add in 1 small red onion, diced up. I'm going to do this with my hands because I'm basic. Wash your hands before you do this. All right, next we're going to add in 1 mango, diced. 1 jalapeno, diced. If you're adventurous, leave in the seeds. 1 avocado, cut it. And then juice of a lime. And then the last thing is a handful of cilantro chopped up. And there we have it. We have 1 mango salsa. I'm going to let this sit while our food gets done cooking. All right, it's been 30 minutes. Our soy curls have been soaking in all that goodness. Going to move this to the counter. All right, next we want to strain the soy curls. And make a mess. Always make a mess. If you're not making a mess, it's not worth doing. Okay, we're going to reuse this liquid. We're going to add in 2 tablespoons of olive oil and 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. And a teaspoon of cornstarch. And then I'm going to use a hand mixer to mix this all together. You can use a blender, a whisk. And we're going to put this back on the oven just to get to thicken up. Go over medium-high heat just to get the cornstarch to thicken up. A little more liquid than I expected, so I'm going to add another teaspoon of cornstarch. All right, this is starting to thicken up. I'm going to go ahead and move it back to the counter. Just going to let that sit for a second while we get our soy curls ready. Going to reuse this bowl. So we're going to remove our orange slices and bay leaves. All right, so we're going to chop up our soy curls. Add them back to our bowl. So carnitas are typically made of pork, and they are crispy on the inside because they're cooked in their own fat. So to crisp these up a little bit, we're going to add our cornstarch mix on top. Get these well coated. And I'm going to reuse my pan. I've turned my broiler on. I'm going to put these on here. And then we're going to broil them. It only takes a few minutes to get them a little crispy on the edges. And then they're ready to eat. I'm going to smooth these out as much as possible just to get as many crispy edges as we can. All right, I'm going to put these in the broiler, probably no more than 5 minutes. All right, we have our soy curls done. You can see little crispy spots. So, Deb, if you want to come in, we will put these together.
Mm-hmm. Smells great.
Some corn tortillas that I preheated. Much like biscuits have a correct shape, which is a square, the only acceptable tortilla is a corn tortilla.
Okay.
We get some of our soy curls.
I'm sorry, one fell out.
Yeah, and then we'll do a little bit of salsa. More dipping green.
Yeah, like that I just got. I'm picking through the salsa like a white girl.
All right. Next thing is street tacos.
Not easy, but delicious.
Again.
Okay. And that's the video.
Yeah, you can just watch us eat now.
Next week, we'll be doing a Mexican dessert to go with this. Not next week, 2 weeks. Deborah will be making a dessert to go with this. See you.
Bye. And you can watch us eat on OnlyFans. Okay, Johnny's Vegan Kitchen OnlyFans.